Numbers 22.
The children of Israel set out and camped in the plains of Moab beyond the Jordan at Jericho. Balak the son of Zippor saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. Moab was very afraid of the people because they were many, and Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. Moab said to the elders of Midian, "This horde will now lick up all that is around us, as an ox licks up the grass of the field." Balak the son of Zippor was king of Moab at that time. He sent messengers to Balaam the son of Beor at Pethor, which is near the river in the land of the people of his kindred, to call him, saying, "Behold, a people has come out of Egypt. They cover the face of the earth, and they are settling next to me. Come now, curse this people for me, for they are too mighty for me. Perhaps I shall be able to defeat them and drive them out of the land. For I know that he whom you bless is blessed, and he whom you curse is cursed." So the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the feast for divination in their hand. They came to Balaam and spoke to him the words of Balak. He said to them, "Stay here tonight, and I will bring you word again as Jehovah speaks to me." So the princes of Moab stayed with Balaam. God came to Balaam and said, "Who are these men with you?" Balaam said to God, "Balak the son of Zippor, king of Moab, has sent to me, saying, Behold, a people has come out of Egypt. They cover the face of the earth. Now come, curse them for me. Perhaps I shall be able to fight against them and drive them out." God said to Balaam, "You shall not go with them. You shall not curse the people, for they are blessed." So Balaam rose in the morning and said to the princes of Balak, "Go to your own land, for Jehovah has refused to let me go with you." The princes of Moab rose and went to Balak and said, "Balaam refuses to come with us." Once again Balak sent princes, more in number and more honorable than the former. They came to Balaam and said to him, "Thus says Balak the son of Zippor, Please let nothing hinder you from coming to me, for I will surely do you great honor, and whatever you say to me I will do. Come, curse this people for me." But Balaam answered and said to the servants of Balak, "Though Balak were to give me his house full of silver and gold, I could not go beyond the word of Jehovah my God to do less or more. So you also please stay here tonight, that I may know what more Jehovah will say to me." God came to Balaam at night and said to him, "If the men have come to call you, rise, go with them, but only do what I tell you." So Balaam rose in the morning, saddled his donkey, and went with the princes of Moab. But God's anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of Jehovah took his stand in the way as his adversary. Now he was riding on the donkey, and his two servants were with him. The donkey saw the angel of Jehovah standing in the road with his drawn sword in his hand. The donkey turned aside out of the road and went into the field. Balaam struck the donkey to turn her back onto the road. Then the angel of Jehovah stood in a narrow path between the vineyards, with a wall on either side. When the donkey saw the angel of Jehovah, she pushed against the wall and pressed Balaam's foot against the wall, so he struck her again. Then the angel of Jehovah went ahead and stood in a narrow place where there was no way to turn, either to the right or to the left. When When the donkey saw the angel of Jehovah, she lay down under Balaam. Balaam's anger was kindled, and he struck the donkey with his staff. Then Jehovah opened the mouth of the donkey, and she said to Balaam,
"What have I done to you that you have struck me these 3 times?"
Balaam said to the donkey, "Because you have made a fool of me, I wish I had a sword in my hand, for then I would kill you." The donkey said to Balaam, "Am I not your donkey, on which you have ridden all your life long to this day? Is it my habit to treat you this way?" And he said, "No." Then Jehovah opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of Jehovah standing in the way. With his drawn sword in his hand, he bowed down and fell on his face. The angel of Jehovah said to him,
"Why have you struck your donkey these 3 times?"
"Behold, I have come out to oppose you, because your way is perverse before me. The donkey saw me and turned aside before me these 3 times. If she had not turned aside from me, surely just now I would have killed you and let her live." Then Balaam said to the angel of Jehovah, "I have sinned, for I did not know that you stood in the road against me. Now therefore, if it is evil in your sight, I will turn back." The angel of Jehovah said to Balaam, "Go with the men, but speak only the word that I tell you." So Balaam went on with the princes of Balak. When Balak heard that Balaam had come, he went out to meet him at the city of Moab, on the border of the Arnon, at the farthest point of the border. Balak said to Balaam,
"Did I not send to you to call you?
Why did you not come to me?
Am I not able to honor you?"
Balaam said to Balak,
"Behold, I have come to you.
Have I now any power of my own to speak anything?
The word that God puts in my mouth,
that must I speak." Then Balaam went with Balak, and they came to Kiriath-Huzoth. And Balak sacrificed oxen and sheep, and sent for Balaam and for the princes who were with him. In the morning Balak took Balaam and brought him up to Bamoth-Baal, and from there he saw a portion of the people.
Numbers 23.
Balaam said to Balak, "Build for me here 7 altars, and prepare for me here 7 bulls and 7 rams." Balak did as Balaam had said Balak, and Balaam offered on each altar a bull and a ram. Balaam said to Balak, "Stand beside your burnt offering, and I will go. Perhaps Jehovah will come to meet me, and whatever he shows me I will tell you." Then he went to a bare height. God met Balaam. Balaam said to him, "I have arranged the 7 altars, and have offered a bull and a ram on each altar." Jehovah put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, "Return to Balak, and thus you shall speak." He returned to him, and behold, he and all the princes of Moab were standing beside his burnt offering. And Balaam took up his discourse and said, "From Aram Balak has brought me, the king of Moab, from the eastern mountains. Come, curse Jacob for me, and come, denounce Israel." How can I curse whom God has not cursed? How can I denounce whom Jehovah has not denounced? For from the top of the crags I see him, from the hills I behold him. Behold, a people dwelling alone, and not counting itself among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob, or number the 4th part of Israel? Let me die the death of the upright, and let my end be like his. Balak said to Balaam, "What have you done to me? I took you to curse my enemies, and behold, you have done nothing but bless them." He answered and said, "Must I not take care to speak what Jehovah puts in my mouth?" Balak said to him, "Please come with me to another place from which you may see them. You shall see only a fraction of them, and shall not see them all. Then curse them for me from there." He took him to the field of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah, and built 7 altars, and offered a bull and a ram on each altar. Balaam said to Balak, "Stand here beside your burnt offering, while I meet Jehovah over there." Jehovah met Balaam and put a word in his mouth and said, "Return to Balak, and thus shall you speak." He came to him, and behold, he was standing beside his burnt offering, and the princes of Moab with him. Balak said to him, "What has Jehovah spoken?" And Balaam took up his discourse and said, "Rise, Balak, and hear. Give ear to me, O son of Zippor. God is not man that he should lie, or a son of man that he should change his mind. Has he said, and will he not do it? Or has he spoken, and will he not fulfill it? Behold, I received a command to bless. He has blessed, and I cannot revoke it. He has not beheld misfortune in Jacob, nor has he seen trouble in Israel. Jehovah their God is with them, and the shout of a king is among them. God brings them out of Egypt, and is for them like the horns of the wild ox. For there is no enchantment against Jacob, no divination against Israel. Now it shall be said of Jacob and Israel, what has God wrought? Behold, a people, as a lioness it rises up, and as a lion it lifts itself. It does not lie down until it has eaten the prey and drunk the blood of the slain. Balak said to Balaam, "Do not curse them at all, and do not bless them at all." But Balaam answered Balak, "Did I not tell you all that Jehovah says that I must do?" Balak said to Balaam, "Come now, I will take you to another place. Perhaps it will please God that you may curse them for me from there." So Balak took Balaam to the top of Peor, which overlooks the desert. Balaam said to Balak, "Build for me here 7 altars, and prepare for me here 7 bulls and 7 rams." Balak did as Balaam said, and offered a bull and a ram on each altar.
Numbers 24.
When Balaam saw that it pleased Jehovah to bless Israel, he did not go, as at other times, to look for omens, but set his face toward the wilderness. Balaam lifted up his eyes and saw Israel camping tribe by tribe, and the Spirit of God came upon him. And he took up his discourse and said, "The oracle of Balaam the son of Beor, the oracle of the man whose eye is open, the oracle of him who hears the words of God, who sees the vision of the Almighty, falling down with his eyes uncovered." How lovely are your tents, O Jacob, your encampments, O Israel, like palm groves that stretch afar, like gardens beside a river, like aloes that Jehovah has planted, like cedar trees beside the waters. Water shall flow from his buckets, and his seed shall be in many waters. His king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. God brings him out of Egypt, and is for him like the horns of the wild ox. He shall eat up the nations, his adversaries, and shall break their bones in pieces and pierce them through with his arrows. He crouched, he laid down like a lion, and like a lioness who will rouse him up. Blessed are those who bless you, and cursed are those who curse you. Balak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he struck his hands together. Balak said to Balaam, "I called you to curse my enemies, and behold, you have blessed them these 3 times. Therefore now flee to your own place. I said I would honor you greatly, but Jehovah has held you back from honor." Balaam said to Balak, "Did I not tell your messengers whom you sent to me? If Balak should give me his house full of silver and gold, I would not be able to go beyond the word of Jehovah, to do either good or bad of my own will. What Jehovah speaks, that will I speak. And now behold, I am going to my people. Come, I will let you know what this people will do to your people in the latter days." And he took up his discourse and said, "The oracle of Balaam the son of Beor, the oracle of the man whose eye is open, the oracle people of him who hears the words of God and knows the knowledge of the Most High, who sees the vision of the Almighty, falling down with his eyes uncovered. I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. A star shall come out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel. It shall crush the forehead of Moab and break down all the sons of Sheth. Edom shall be dispossessed. Seir also, his enemy, shall be dispossessed. Israel is doing valiantly, and one from Jacob shall exercise dominion and destroy the survivors of cities. Then he looked on Amalek and took up his discourse and said, Amalek was the first among the nations, but its end is utter destruction. Then he looked on the Kenite and took up his discourse and said, enduring is your dwelling place, and your nest is set in the rock. Nevertheless, Cain shall be burned when Asshur takes you away captive. And he took up his discourse and said, alas, who shall live when God does this? But ships shall come from Kittim and shall afflict Asshur and Eber, and he too shall come to utter destruction. Then Balaam rose and went back to his place, and Balak also went his way.
Numbers 25.
While Israel lived in Shittim, the people began to whore with the daughters of Moab. These invited the people to the sacrifices of their gods, and the people ate and bowed down to their gods. So Israel yoked himself to Baal-Peor, and the anger of Jehovah was kindled against Israel. Jehovah said to Moses, take all the chiefs of the people and hang them in the sun before Jehovah, that the fierce anger of Jehovah may turn away from Israel. And Moses said to the judges of Israel, each of you kill those of his men who have yoked themselves to Baal-Peor. And behold, one of the people of Israel came and brought a Midianite woman to his family, in the sight of Moses and in the sight of the whole congregation of the children of Israel, while they were weeping at the entrance of the tent of meeting. When Phinehas the son of Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose and left the congregation and took a spear in his hand, and went after the man of Israel into the chamber and pierced both of them, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. Thus the plague on the children of Israel was stopped. Nevertheless, those who died by the plague were 24,000. Jehovah said to Moses, Phinehas the son of Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, has turned back my wrath from the children of Israel, and that he was jealous with my jealousy among them, so that I did not consume the children of Israel in my jealousy. Therefore say, behold, I give to him my covenant of peace, and it shall be to him and to his descendants after him the covenant of a perpetual priesthood, because he was jealous for his God and made atonement for the children of Israel. The name of the slain man of Israel, who was killed with the Midianite woman, was Zimri the son of Salu, a chief of a father's house belonging to the Simeonites. The name of the Midianite woman who was killed was Cosbi, the daughter of Zur, who was the tribal head of a father's house in Midian. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, harass the Midianites and strike them down, for they have harassed you with their wiles, with which they beguiled you in the matter of Peor, and in the matter of Cosbi, the daughter of the chief of Midian, their sister, who was killed on the day of the plague on account of Peor.
Numbers 26.
After the plague, Jehovah said to Moses and to Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest, take a census of all the congregation of the children of Israel, from 20 years old and upward, by their fathers' houses, all in Israel who are able to go to war. Moses and Eleazar the priest spoke with them in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho, saying, take a census of the people from 20 years old and upward, as Jehovah commanded Moses. The people of Israel who came out of the land of Egypt were Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, the sons of Reuben of Hanok, the clan of the Hanokites, of Palu, the clan of the Paluites, Of Hezron, the clan of the Hezronites. Of Carmi, the clan of the Carmites. These are the clans of the Reubenites, and those listed were 43,730. And the sons of Palu, Eliab. The sons of Eliab: Nemuel, Dathan, and Abiram. These are the Dathan and Abiram, chosen from the congregation, who contended against Moses and Aaron in the company of Korah, when they contended against Jehovah. And the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah, when that company died, when the fire devoured 250 men, and they became a warning. But the sons of Korah did not die. The sons of Simeon, according to their clans: of Nemuel, the clan of the Nemuelites. Of Jamin, the clan of the Jaminites. Of Jashin, the clan of the Jashinites. Of Zerah, the clan of the Zerahites. Of Shaul, the clan of the Shaulites. These are the clans of the Simeonites, 22,200. The sons of Gad, according to their clans: of Zephon, the clan of the Zephonites. Of Haggi, the clan of the Haggites. Of Shuni, the clan of the Shunites. Of Ozni, the clan of the Oznites. Of Eri, the clan of the Erites. Of Arad, the clan of the Aradites. Of Areli, the clan of the Arelites. These are the clans of the sons of Gad as they were listed, 40,500. The sons of Judah were and Onan, and and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Judah, according to their clans, were of Shelah, the clan of the Shelonites. Of Perez, the clan of the Perizzites. Of Zerah, the clan of the Zerahites. And the sons of Perez were of Hezron, the clan of the Hezronites. Of Hamul, the clan of the Hamulites. These are the clans of Judah as they were listed, 76,500. The sons of Issachar, according to their clans: of Tola, the clan of the Tolites. Of Puvah, the clan of the Punites. Of Jashub, the clan of the Jashubites. Of Shimron, the clan of the Shimronites. These are the clans of Issachar as they were listed, 64,300. The sons of Zebulun, according to their clans: of Sarad, the clan of the Saradites. Of Elam, the clan of the Elonites. Of Jaleel, the clan of the Jalielites. These are the clans of the Zebulunites as they were listed, 60,500. The sons of Joseph, according to their clans: Manasseh and Ephraim. The sons of Manasseh: of Machir, the clan of the Machirites. And Machir was the father of Gilead. Of Gilead, the clan of the Gileadites. These are the sons of Gilead. Of Izer, the clan of the Izerites. Of Helek, the clan of the Helekites. And of Azriel, the clan of the Azrielites. And of Shechem, the clan of the Shechemites. And of Shemida, the clan of the Shemidites. And of Hefer, the clan of the Heferites. Now Zelophehad the son of Heper had no sons but daughters. And the names of the daughters of Zelophehad were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These are the clans of Manasseh, and those listed were 52,700. These are the sons of Ephraim, according to their clans: of Shathelah, the clan of the Shathelahites. Of Becher, the clan of the Becherites. Of Tahan, the clan of the Tahanites. And these are the sons of Shathelah. Of Aaron, the clan of the Aaronites. These are the clans of the sons of Ephraim as they were listed, 32,500. These are the sons of Joseph, according to their clans. The sons of Benjamin, according to their clans: of Bela, the clan of the Belites. Of Ashbel, the clan of the Ashbelites. Of Ahiram, the clan of the Ahiramites. Of Shephathim, the clan of the Shupamites. Of Hupham, the clan of the Hupamites. And the sons of Bela were Ard and Naaman. Of Ard, the clan of the Ardites. Of Naaman, the clan of the Naamites. These are the sons of Benjamin, according to their clans, and those listed were 45,600. These are the sons of Dan, according to their clans: of Shuham, the clan of the Shuhamites. These are the clans of Dan according to their clans. All the clans of the Shuhamites, as they were listed, were 64,400. The sons of Asher, according to their clans: of Imnah, the clan of the Imnites; of Ishvi, the clan of the Ishvites; of Beriah, the clan of the Berites; of the sons of Beriah; of Heber, the clan of the Heberites; of Malchiel, the clan of the Malchielites. And the name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. These are the clans of the sons of Asher, as they were listed, 53,400. The sons of Naphtali, according to their clans: of Jaziel, the clan of the Jazelites; of Guni, the clan of the Gunites; of Jezer, the clan of the Jezerites; of Shillam, the clan of the Shillamites. These are the clans of Naphtali according to their clans, and those listed were 45,400. This was the list of the people of Israel, 601,730. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, among these the land shall be divided for inheritance according to the number of names. To a large tribe you shall give a large inheritance, and to a small tribe you shall give a small inheritance. Every tribe shall be given its inheritance in proportion to its list. But the land shall be divided by lot. According to the names of the tribes of their fathers they shall inherit. Their inheritance shall be divided according to lot between the larger and the smaller. This was the list of the Levites according to their clans: of Gershon, the clan of the Gershonites; of Kohath, the clan of the Kohathites; of Merari, the clan of the Merarites. These are the clans of Levi, the clan of the Libnites; the clan of the Hebronites; the clan of the Mahlites; the clan of the Mushites; the clan of the Korahites. And Kohath was the father of Amram. The name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, who was born to Levi in Egypt. And she bore to Amram Aaron and Moses and Miriam their sister. And to Aaron were born Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died when they offered unauthorized fire before Jehovah. Those listed were 23,000, every male from a month old and upward. For they were not listed among the people of Israel, because there was no inheritance given to them among the people of Israel. These were those listed by Moses and Eleazar the priest, who listed the people of Israel in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho. But among these there was not one of those listed by Moses and Aaron the priest, who had listed the people of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. For Jehovah had said of them, they shall die in the wilderness. Not one of them was left, except Caleb the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua the son of Nun.
Numbers 27.
Then drew near the daughters of Zelophehad the son of Hepher, son of Gilead, son of Machir, son of Manasseh, from the clans of Manasseh the son of Joseph. The names of his daughters were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They stood before Moses and before Eleazar the priest and before the chiefs and all the congregation at the entrance of the tent of meeting, saying, our father died in the wilderness. He was not among the company of those who gathered themselves together against Jehovah in the company of Korah, but died for his own sin, and he had no sons. Why should the name of our father be taken away from his clan because he had no son? Give to us a possession among our father's brothers. Moses brought their case before Jehovah, and Jehovah said to Moses, the daughters of Zelophehad are right. You shall give them possession of an inheritance among their father's brothers, and transfer the inheritance of their father to them. And you shall speak to the children of Israel, saying, if a man dies and has no son, then you shall transfer his inheritance to his daughter. And if he has no daughter, then then you shall give his inheritance to his brothers. And if he has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to his father's brothers. And if his father has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to the nearest kinsman of his clan, and he shall possess it. And it shall be for the children of Israel a statute and rule, as Jehovah commanded Moses. Jehovah said to Moses, go up into this mountain of Abarim and see the land that I have given to the children of Israel. When you have seen it, you also shall be gathered to your people as your brother Aaron was, because you rebelled against my word in the wilderness of Zin, when the congregation quarreled, failing to uphold me as holy at the waters before their eyes. These are the waters of Meribah of Kadesh in the wilderness of Zin. Moses spoke to Jehovah, saying, let Jehovah, the God of the spirits of all flesh, appoint a man over the congregation, who shall go out before them and come in before them, who shall lead them out and bring them in, that the congregation of Jehovah may not be as sheep that have no shepherd. So Jehovah said to Moses, take Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, lay your hand on him, make him stand before Eleazar the priest and all the congregation, and you shall commission him in their sight. You shall invest him with some of your authority, that all the congregation of the children of Israel may obey. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall inquire for him by the judgment of the Urim. Before Jehovah at his word they shall go out, and at his word they shall come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, the whole congregation. And Moses did as Jehovah commanded him. He took Joshua and made him stand before Eleazar the priest and the whole congregation. And he laid his hands on him and commissioned him as Jehovah directed through Moses.
Numbers 28.
Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, command the children of Israel and say to them, my offering, my food for my offerings made by fire, of a pleasing aroma to me, you shall be careful to present to me at its appointed time. And you shall say to them, this is the offering by fire that you shall offer to Jehovah. 2 male lambs a year old without blemish, day by day as a regular burnt offering. The one lamb you shall offer in the morning, and the other lamb you shall offer at twilight. Also 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour for a grain offering, mixed with 1/4 of a hin of beaten oil. It is a regular burnt offering, which was ordained at Mount Sinai for a pleasing aroma, an offering by fire to Jehovah. Its drink offering shall be 1/4 of a hin for each lamb. In the holy place you shall pour out a drink offering of strong drink to Jehovah. The other lamb you shall offer at twilight, like the grain offering of the morning, and like its drink offering you shall offer it as an offering by fire, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. On the Sabbath day, 2 male lambs a year old without blemish, and 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour for a grain offering mixed with oil, and its drink offering. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, besides the regular burnt offering and its drink offering. At the beginnings of your months you shall offer a burnt offering to Jehovah: 2 young bulls, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old without blemish, and 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour for a grain offering mixed with oil for each bull, and 2/10 of fine flour for a grain offering mixed with oil for the 1 ram, and 1/10 of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering for every lamb, for a burnt offering of a pleasing aroma, an offering by fire to Jehovah. Their drink offering shall be 1/2 a hin of wine for a bull, 1/3 of a hin for a ram, and 1/4 of a hin for a lamb. This is the burnt offering of each month throughout the months of the year. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering to Jehovah. It shall be offered besides the regular burnt offering and its drink offering. On the 14th day of the first month is Jehovah's Passover, and on the 15th day of this month is a feast. 7 days shall unleavened bread be eaten. On the first day there shall be a holy convocation. You shall not do any ordinary work, but offer an offering by fire, a burnt offering to Jehovah. 2 young bulls, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old. See that they are without blemish. And the grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil. 3/10 of an ephah shall you offer for a bull, and 2/10 for a ram. 1/10 shall you offer for each of the 7 lambs. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering, to make atonement for you. You shall offer these besides the burnt offering of the morning, which is for a regular burnt offering. In the same way you shall offer daily, for 7 days, the food of an offering made by fire, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. It shall be offered besides the regular burnt offering and its drink offering. And on the 7th day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall not do any ordinary work. On the day of the first fruits, when you offer a grain offering of new grain to Jehovah at your feast of weeks, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall not do any ordinary work, but offer a burnt offering for a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. 2 young bulls, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old, and their grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil. 3/10 of an ephah for each bull, 2/10 for the 1 ram. 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs, with 1 male goat, to make atonement for you. Besides the regular burnt offering and its grain offering, you shall offer them. They shall be without blemish for you, and their drink offerings, and their drink offerings.
Numbers 29.
On the first day of the 7th month, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall not do any ordinary work. It is a day for you to blow the trumpets. And you shall offer a burnt offering for a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. 1 young bull, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old without blemish. Also their grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil. 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the ram, and 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs, with 1 male goat for a sin offering, to make atonement for you. Besides the burnt offering of the new moon and its grain offering, and the regular burnt offering and its grain offering, and their drink offerings according to the ordinance for them, for a pleasing aroma, an offering by fire to Jehovah. On the 10th day of this 7th month, you shall have a holy convocation and afflict yourselves. You shall do no work, but you shall offer a burnt offering to Jehovah for a pleasing aroma. 1 young bull, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old. They shall be without blemish for you, and their grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil. 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the 1 ram, 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the sin offering of atonement, and the regular burnt offering and its grain offering, and their drink offering. On the 15th day of the 7th month, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall not do any ordinary work, and you shall keep a feast to Jehovah 7 days. And you shall offer a burnt offering, an offering by fire, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. 13 young bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old. They shall be without blemish, and their grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil. 3/10 of an ephah for each of the 13 bulls, 2/10 for each of the 2 rams, and 1/10 for each of the 14 lambs. Also 1 sin offering besides the regular burnt offering. Its grain offering and its drink offering. On the second day, 12 young bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish. With the grain offering and the drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs in the prescribed quantities. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the regular burnt offering, and its grain offering, and their drink offering. On the third day, 11 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old, without blemish. With the grain offering and the drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs in the prescribed quantities. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the regular burnt offering, and its grain offering, and its drink offering. On the fourth day, 10 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish. With the grain offering and the drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs in the prescribed quantities. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the regular burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. On the fifth day, 9 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish. With the grain offering and the drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs in the prescribed quantities. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the regular burnt offering, and its grain offering, and its drink offering. On the sixth day, 8 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish. With the grain offering and the drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs in the prescribed quantities. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the regular burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offerings. On the seventh day, 7 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish. With the grain offering and the drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs in the prescribed quantities. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the regular burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. On the 8th day, you shall have a solemn assembly. You shall not do any ordinary work, but you shall offer a burnt offering, an offering by fire, a pleasing aroma to Jehovah. 1 bull, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old without blemish. And the grain offering and the drink offerings for the bull, for the ram, and for the lambs shall be as prescribed. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the regular burnt offering, and its grain offering, and its drink offering. These you shall offer to Jehovah at your appointed feasts, in addition to your vow offerings and your freewill offerings, for your burnt offerings, and for your grain offerings, and for your drink offerings, and for your peace offerings. So Moses told the children of Israel everything just as Jehovah commanded Moses.
Numbers 30.
Moses spoke to the heads of the tribes of the children of Israel, saying, "This is what Jehovah has commanded. If a man vows a vow to Jehovah, or swears an oath to bind himself by a pledge, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceeds out of his mouth. If a woman vows a vow to Jehovah, and binds herself by a pledge, while within her father's house in her youth, and her father hears of her vow and of her pledge by which she has bound herself, and says nothing to her, then all her vows shall stand, and every pledge by which she has bound herself shall stand. But if her father opposes her on the day that he hears of it, no vow of hers, no pledge by which she has bound herself shall stand, and Jehovah will forgive her, because her father opposed her. If she marries a husband while under her vows, or any thoughtless utterance of her lips by which she has bound herself, and her husband hears of it and says nothing to her on the day that he hears, then her vow shall stand, and her pledges by which she has bound herself shall stand. But if on the day that her husband comes to hear of it, he opposes her, then he makes void her vow that was on her, and the thoughtless utterance of her lips by which she bound herself, and Jehovah will forgive her. But any vow of a widow or of a divorced woman, anything by which she has bound herself, shall stand against her. And if she vowed in her husband's house, or bound herself by a pledge with an oath, and her husband heard of it and said nothing to her, and did not oppose her, then all her vows shall stand, and every pledge by which she bound herself shall stand. But if her husband makes them null and void on the day that he hears them, then whatever proceeds out of her lips concerning her vows, or concerning her pledge of herself, shall not stand. Her husband has made them void, and Jehovah will forgive her. Any vow and any binding oath to afflict herself, her husband may establish, or her husband may make void. But if her husband says nothing to her from day to day, then he establishes all her vows, or all the pledges that are upon her. He has established them, because he said nothing to her on the day that he heard of them. But if he makes them null and void after he has heard of them, then he shall bear her iniquity. These are the statutes that Jehovah commanded Moses, as between a man and his wife, and between a father and his daughter, while in her youth within her father's house.
Numbers 31.
Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Avenge the children of Israel on the Midianites, afterward you shall be gathered to your people." So Moses spoke to the people, saying, "Arm men from among you for the war, that they may go against Midian to execute Jehovah's vengeance on Midian. You shall send 1,000 from each of the tribes of Israel to the war." So there were provided out of the thousands of Israel 1,000 from each tribe, 12,000 armed for war. And Moses sent them to the war, 1,000 from each tribe, together with Phinehas the son of Eleazar the priest, with the vessels of the sanctuary, and the trumpets for the alarm in his hand. They warred against Midian, as Jehovah commanded Moses, and killed every male. They killed the kings of Midian with the rest of their slain, every Rechem, Zorher, and Reba, the 5 kings of Midian. And they also killed Balaam the son of Beor with the sword. And the children of Israel took captive the women of Midian and their little ones. And they took as plunder all their cattle, all their flocks, and all their goods, all their cities and the places where they lived, and all their encampments they burned with fire. And they took all the spoil and all the plunder, both of man and of beast. And they brought the captives send the plunder and the spoil to Moses and to Eleazar the priest, and to the congregation of the children of Israel at the camp in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho. Moses and Eleazar the priest and all the chiefs of the congregation went out to meet them outside the camp. And Moses was angry with the officers of the army, the commanders of thousands and the commanders of hundreds who had come from service in the war. Moses said to them, "Have you let all the women live? Behold, these on Balaam's advice caused the children of Israel to act treacherously against Jehovah in the incident of Peor, and so the plague came among the congregation of Jehovah. Now therefore, kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman who is known man by lying with him. But all the young girls who have not known man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves, and camp outside the camp 7 days. Whoever of you has killed any person, and whoever has touched any slain, purify yourselves and your captives on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day you shall purify every garment, every article of skin, all work of goat's hair, and every article of wood." Then Eleazar the priest said to the man in the army who had gone to battle, "This is the statute of the law that Jehovah has commanded Moses. Only the gold, the silver, the bronze, the iron, the tin and the lead, everything that can stand the fire, you shall pass through the fire, and it shall be clean. Nevertheless, it shall also be purified with the water for impurity. And whatever cannot stand the fire, you shall pass through the water. You must wash your clothes on the 7th day, and you shall be clean, and afterward you may come into the camp." Jehovah said to Moses, Take the count of the plunder that was taken, both of man and of beast. You and Eleazar the priest, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the congregation. And divide the plunder into 2 parts, between the warriors who went out to battle and all the congregation. And levy for Jehovah a tribute from the men of war who went out to battle, 1 out of 500 of the people, and of the oxen, and of the donkeys, and of the flocks. Take it from their half and give it to Eleazar the priest as a contribution to Jehovah. And from the children of Israel's half you shall take 1 drawn out of every 50 of the people, of the oxen, of the donkeys, and of the flocks, of all the cattle, and give them to the Levites who keep the charge of the tabernacle of Jehovah. And Moses and Eleazar the priest did as Jehovah commanded Moses. Now the plunder remaining of the spoil that the army took was 675,000 sheep, 72,000 cattle, 61,000 donkeys, and 32,000 persons in all, women who had not known man by lying with him. And the half, the portion of those who had gone out to war, was in number 337, 500 sheep, and Jehovah's tribute of the sheep was 675. The cattle were 36,000, of which Jehovah's tribute was 72. The donkeys were 3,500, of which Jehovah's tribute was 61. The persons were 16,000, of which Jehovah's tribute was 32 persons. And Moses gave the tribute, which was Jehovah's contribution, to Eleazar the priest, as Jehovah commanded Moses. From the children of Israel's half, which Moses separated from that of the men who had served in the army. Now the congregation's half was 337, 500 sheep, 36,000 cattle, and 3,500 donkeys, and 16,000 persons. From the children of Israel's half, Moses took 1 of every 50, both of persons and of beasts, and gave them to the Levites who kept the charge of the tabernacle of Jehovah, as Jehovah commanded Moses. Then the officers who were over the thousands of the army, the commanders of thousands and the commanders of hundreds, came near to Moses and said to Moses, "Your servants have counted the men of war who are under our command, and there is not a man missing from us. And we have brought Jehovah's offering, what each man found, articles of gold, armlets and bracelets, signet rings, earrings and beads, to make atonement for ourselves before Jehovah." And Moses and Eleazar the priest received from them the gold, all crafted articles, and all the gold of the contribution that they presented to Jehovah. From the commanders of thousands and the commanders of hundreds was 16,750 shekels. The men in the army had each taken plunder for himself. And Moses and Eleazar the priest received the gold from the commanders of thousands and of hundreds, and brought it into the tent of meeting as a memorial for the children of Israel before Jehovah.
Numbers 32.
Now the children of Reuben and the children of Gad had a very great number of livestock. And they saw the land of Jazer and the land of Gilead, and behold, the place was a place for livestock. So the children of Gad and the children of Reuben came and said to Moses and to Eleazar the priest and to the chiefs of the congregation, Ataroth, Dibon, Jazer, Nimrah, Heshbon, Eleale, Sebam, Nebo, and Beon, the land that Jehovah struck down before the congregation of Israel is a land for livestock, and your servants have livestock. And they said, if we have found favor in your sight, let this land be given to your servants for a possession. Do not take us across the Jordan. But Moses said to the children of Gad and to the children of Reuben, shall your brothers go to the war while you sit here? Why will you discourage the heart of the children of Israel from going over into the land that Jehovah has given them? This is what your fathers did when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea to see the land. For when they went up to the valley of Eshcol and saw the land, they discouraged the heart of the children of Israel from going into the land that Jehovah had given them. And Jehovah's anger was kindled on that day, and he swore, saying, surely none of the men who came up out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land that I swore to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me. None except Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite and Joshua the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed Jehovah. And Jehovah's anger was kindled against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years, until all the generation that had done evil in the sight of Jehovah was gone. And behold, you have risen in your father's place a brood of sinful men, to increase still more the fierce anger of Jehovah against Israel. For if you turn away from following him, he will again abandon them in the wilderness, and you will destroy all this people. Then they came near to him and said, we will build sheepfolds here for our livestock, and cities for our little ones. But we will take up arms, ready to go before the children of Israel, until we have brought them to their place, and our little ones shall live in the fortified cities because of the inhabitants of the land. We will not return to our homes until each of the children of Israel has gained his inheritance. For we will not inherit with them on the other side of the Jordan and beyond, because our inheritance has come to us on this side of the Jordan, to the east. So Moses said to them, if you will do this, if you will take up arms to go before Jehovah for the war, and every armed man of you will pass over the Jordan before Jehovah, until he has driven out his enemies from before him. And the land is subdued before Jehovah. Then after that you shall return and be free of obligation to Jehovah and to Israel. And this land shall be your possession before Jehovah. But if you will not do so, behold, you have sinned against Jehovah. And be sure your sin will find you out. Build cities for your little ones, and folds for your sheep, and do what you have promised. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben said to Moses, your servants will do as my Lord commands. Our little ones, our wives, our livestock, and all our cattle shall remain there in the cities of Gilead. But your servants will pass over, every man who is armed for war, before Jehovah to battle, as my Lord orders. So Moses gave command concerning them to Eleazar the priest, and to Joshua the son of Nun, and to the heads of the fathers' houses of the tribes of the children of Israel. And Moses said to them, if the children of Gad and the children of Reuben, every man who is armed to battle before Jehovah, will pass with you over the Jordan, and the land shall be subdued before you, then you shall give them the land of Gilead for a possession. However, if they will not pass over with you armed, they shall have possessions among you in the land of Canaan. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben answered, what Jehovah has said to your servants we will do. We will pass over armed before Jehovah into the land of Canaan, and the possession of our inheritance shall remain with us beyond the Jordan. And Moses gave to them, to the children of Gad and to the children of Reuben, and to the half-tribe of Manasseh the son of Joseph, the kingdom of Sihon, king of the Amorites, and the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, the land and its cities with their territories, the cities of the land throughout the country. And the children of Gad built Dibon, and Teroth, Aroer, Atroth, Shop, and Jazer, Jar-Behah, Beth Nimrah, and Beth Haran, fortified cities and folds for sheep. And the children of Reuben built Heshbon, Elealeh, Kiriathaim, Nebo, and Baal-Peor. Their names were changed, and Sidmah, they gave other names to the cities that they built. And the children of Machir, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead and took it and dispossessed the Amorites who were in it. And Moses gave Gilead to Machir, the son of Manasseh, and he settled in it. And Jair, the son of Manasseh, went and captured their villages and called them Havoth-Jair. And Nobah went and captured Kenath and its villages and called it Nobah, after his own name.
Numbers 33.
These are the journeys of the children of Israel when they went out of the land of Egypt by their companies under the leadership of Moses and Aaron. Moses recorded their starting places according to their journeys by the command of Jehovah. And these are their journeys according to their starting places. They set out from Ramesses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month. On the day after the Passover, the children of Israel went out with a high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians, while the Egyptians were burying all their firstborn, whom Jehovah had struck down among them. Jehovah also executed judgments on their gods. The children of Israel set out from Ramesses and camped at Succoth. They set out from Succoth and camped at Etham, which is on the edge of the wilderness. They set out from Etham and turned back to Pi-hahiroth, which faces Baal-Zephon, and they camped before Migdol. They set out from before Hahiroth and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness. They went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham and camped at Marah. They set out from Marah and came to Elim. At Elim there were 12 springs of water and 70 palm trees, and they camped there. They set out from Elim and camped by the Red Sea. They set out from the Red Sea and camped in the wilderness of Sin. They set out from the wilderness of Sin and camped at Dophkah. They set out from Dophkah and camped at Alush. They set out from Alush and camped at Rephidim, where there was no water for the people to drink. They set out from Rephidim and camped in the wilderness of Sinai. They set out from the wilderness of Sinai and camped at Kibroth-Hattaavah. They set out from Kibroth-Hattaavah and camped at Hazerah. They set out from Hazerah and camped at Rithmah. They set out from Rithmah and camped at Rim and Perez. They set out from Rim and Perez and camped at Libnah. They set out from Libnah and camped at Rissah. They set out from Rissah and camped at Kehelatha. They set out from Kehelatha and camped at Mount Shepherd. They set out from Mount Shepherd and camped at Harada. They set out from Harada and camped at Makeda. They set out from Makeda and camped at Taha. They set out from Taha and camped at Terah. They set out from Terah camped at Mithkah. They set out from Mithkah and camped at Hashmonah. They set out from Hashmonah and camped at Moseroth. They set out from Moseroth and camped at Bene-Jaakan. They set out from Bene-Jaakan and camped at Hor-Haggidgad. They set out from Hor-Haggidgad and camped at Jotbatha. They set out from Jotbatha and camped at Abrona. They set out from Abrona and camped at Ezion-Geber. They set out from Ezion-Geber and camped in the wilderness of Zin, that is Kadesh. They set out from Kadesh and camped at Mount Hor on the edge of the land of Edom. Aaron the priest went up onto Mount Hor at the command of Jehovah and died there in the 40th year after the children of Israel had come out of the land of Egypt. On the first day of the 5th month, Aaron was 123 years old when he died on Mount Hor. And the Canaanite, the king of Arad, who lived in the Negeb in the land of Canaan, heard of the coming of the children of Israel. They set out from Mount Hor and camped at Zalmonah. They set out from Zalmonah and camped at Punon. They set out from Punon and camped at Oboth. They set out from Oboth and camped at Ayabarim in the territory of Moab. They set out from Ayim and camped at Dibon-Gad. They set out from Dibon-Gad and camped at Almon-Diblathaim. They set out from Almon-Diblathaim and camped in the mountains of Abarim before Nebo. They set out from the mountains of Abarim and camped in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho. They camped by the Jordan from Beth-Jeshimoth as far as Abel-Shittim in the plains of Moab. Jehovah spoke to Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when you cross over the Jordan into the land of Canaan, then you shall drive out all the inhabitants of the land from before you and destroy all their figured stones, and destroy all their metal images and demolish all their high places. And you shall take possession of the land and settle in it, for I have given the land to you to possess it. You shall inherit the land by lot according to your clans. To a large tribe you shall give a large inheritance, and to a small tribe you shall give a small inheritance. Wherever the lot falls for anyone, that shall be his according to the tribes of your fathers you shall inherit. But if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then those of them whom you let remain shall be as barbs in your eyes and thorns in your sides, and they shall trouble you in the land where you dwell. And I will do to you as I thought to do to them."
Numbers 34.
Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Command the children of Israel and say to them, when you enter the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall to you for an inheritance, the land of Canaan according to its boundaries. Your southern side shall be from the wilderness of Zin alongside Edom, and your southern border shall run from the end of the Salt Sea on the east. And your border shall turn south of the ascent of Akrabim and cross to Zin, and its limit shall be south of Kadesh Barnea. Then it shall go on to Hazar-Adar and pass along to Asmon, and the border shall turn from Asmon to the brook of Egypt, and its limit shall be at the sea. For the western border you shall have the great sea and its coast. This shall be your western border. This shall be your northern border. From the great sea you shall mark out a line to Mount Hor. From Mount Hor you shall mark it out to Lebo Hamath, and the limit of the border shall be at Zedad. Then the border shall extend to Ziphron, and its limit shall be at Hazarinan. This shall be your northern border. You shall mark out your eastern border from Hazarinan to Shephem, and the border shall go down from Shephem to Riblah on the east side of Ain. And and the border shall go down and reach to the shoulder of the sea of Chinnereth on the east. And the border shall go down to the Jordan, and its limit shall be at the salt sea. This shall be your land according to its boundaries all around. Moses commanded the children of Israel, saying, This is the land that you shall inherit by lot, which Jehovah has commanded to give to the 9 tribes and to the half-tribe. For the tribe of the children of Reuben according to their fathers' houses, and the tribe of the children of Gad according to their fathers' houses have received their inheritance, and the half-tribe of Manasseh has received its inheritance. The 2 tribes and the half-tribe have received their inheritance beyond the Jordan east of Jericho toward the sunrise. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, These are the names of the men who shall divide the land to you for inheritance. Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun. You shall take 1 chief from every tribe to divide the land for inheritance. These are the names of the men of the tribe of Judah: Caleb the son of Jephunneh. Of the tribe of the children of Simeon, Shemuel the son of Ammihud. Of the tribe of Benjamin, Elidad the son of Chislon. Of the tribe of the children of Dan, a chief, Buki the son of Jogali. Of the children of Joseph, of the tribe of the children of Manasseh, a chief, Haniel the son of Ephai. And of the tribe of the children of Ephraim, a chief, Kemuel the son of Shiftan. Of the tribe of the children of Zebulun, a chief, Elizaphan the son of Parnak. Of the tribe of the children of Issachar, a chief, Paltiel the son of Azan. And of the tribe of the children of Asher, a chief, Ahihud the son of Shelomi. Of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, a chief, Pedahel the son of Ammihud. These are the ones whom Jehovah commanded to divide the inheritance for the children of Israel in the land of Canaan.
Numbers 35.
Jehovah spoke to Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho, saying, Command the children of Israel to give to the Levites from the inheritance of their possession cities to dwell in. You shall also give to the Levites pasture lands around the cities. The cities shall be theirs to dwell in, and their pasture lands shall be for their cattle and for their livestock and for all their animals. The pasture lands of the cities that you give to the Levites shall extend from the wall of the city outward 1,000 cubits all around. And you shall measure outside the city on the east side 2,000 cubits, and on the south side 2,000 cubits, and on the west side 2,000 cubits, and on the north side 2,000 cubits, the city being in the middle. This shall belong to them as pasture land for the cities. The cities that you give to the Levites shall be the 6 cities of refuge, where you shall permit the manslayer to flee, and in addition to them you shall give 42 cities. All the cities that you give to the Levites shall be 48, with their pasture lands. And as for the cities that you shall give from the possession of the children of Israel, from the larger tribes you shall take many, and from the smaller tribes you shall take few, each in proportion to the inheritance that it inherits shall give of its cities to the Levites. Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, When you cross the Jordan into the land of Canaan, then you shall select cities to be cities of refuge for you, that the manslayer who kills any person without intent may flee there. The city shall be for you a refuge from the avenger, that the manslayer may not die until he stands before the congregation for judgment. And the cities that you give shall be your 6 cities of refuge. You shall give 3 cities beyond the Jordan, and 3 cities in the land of Canaan, to be cities of refuge. These 6 cities shall be for refuge for the children of Israel, and for the stranger, and for the sojourner among them, that anyone who kills a person without intent may flee there. But if he struck him down with an iron object so that he died, he is a murderer. The murderer shall be put to death. And if he struck him down with a stone tool that could cause death and he died, he is a murderer. The murderer shall be put to death. Or if he struck him down with a wooden tool that could cause death and he died, he is a murderer. The murderer shall be put to death. The avenger of blood shall himself put the murderer to death. When he meets him, he shall put him to death. And if he pushed him out of hatred or hurled something at him, lying in wait so that he died, or in enmity struck him down with his hand so that he died, then he who struck the blow shall be put to death. He is a murderer. The avenger of blood shall put the murderer to death when he meets him. But if he pushed him suddenly without enmity, or hurled anything on him without lying in wait, or used a stone that could cause death, and without seeing him dropped it on him so that he died, though he was not his enemy and did not seek his harm, then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the avenger of blood in accordance with these rules. And the congregation shall rescue the manslayer from the hand of the avenger of blood. And the congregation shall restore him to his city of refuge to which he had fled, and he shall live in it until the death of the high priest who was anointed with the holy oil. But if the manslayer shall at any time go beyond the boundaries of his city of refuge to which he fled, and the avenger of blood finds him outside the boundaries of his city of refuge, and the avenger of blood kills the manslayer, he shall not be guilty of blood, for he must remain in his city of refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the manslayer may return to the land of his possession. And these things shall be for a statute and rule for you throughout your generations in all your dwelling places. If anyone kills a person, the murderer shall be put to death on the evidence of witnesses, but no person shall be put to death on the testimony of one witness. Moreover, you shall accept no ransom for the life of a murderer who is guilty of death, but he shall be put to death. And you shall accept no ransom for him who has fled to his city of refuge, that he may return to dwell in the land before the death of the high priest. You shall not pollute the land in which you live, for blood pollutes the land, and no atonement can be made for the land for the blood that is shed in it, except by the blood of the one who shed it. You shall not defile the land in which you live, in the midst of which I dwell, for I, Jehovah, dwell in the midst of the children of Israel. The heads of the fathers' houses of the clan of the children of Gilead, the son of Machir, son of Manasseh, from the clans of the sons of Joseph, came near and spoke before Moses and before the chiefs, the heads of the fathers' houses of the children of Israel. They said, Jehovah commanded my Lord to give the land for inheritance by lot to the children of Israel. And my Lord was commanded by Jehovah to give the inheritance of Zelophehad our brother to his daughters. But if they are married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the children of Israel, then their inheritance will be taken from the inheritance of our fathers and added to the inheritance of the tribe into which they marry. So it will be taken away from the lot of our inheritance. And when the Jubilee of the children of Israel comes, then their inheritance will be added to the inheritance of the tribe into which they marry. And their inheritance will be taken from the inheritance of the tribe of our father. And Moses commanded the children of Israel, according to the word of Jehovah, saying, the tribe of the sons of Joseph is right. This is what Jehovah commands concerning the daughters of Zelophehad. Let them marry whom they think best, only they shall marry within the clan of the tribe of their father. So no inheritance of the children of Israel shall transfer from one tribe to another, for each of the children of Israel shall hold on to the inheritance of the tribe of his father. And every daughter who possesses an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife to one of the clan of the tribe of her father.
so that each of the children of Israel may possess the inheritance of his fathers. So no inheritance shall transfer from one tribe to another, for each of the tribes of the children of Israel shall hold on to its own inheritance. The daughters of Zelophehad did as Jehovah commanded Moses. From Mahlah, Tirzah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad were married to sons of their father's brothers. They were married into the clans of the sons of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and their inheritance remained in the tribe of the clan of their father. These are the commandments and the rules that Jehovah commanded through Moses to the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by the Jordan at Jericho.